No one's ever surprised to find out I did theater in high school. And I know, it's a well-lit room, I can see your faces. Nobody's like, you? But I did theater in high school, but I was raised athletic. I'm non-practicing. And my father, he spent a good few years trying to see if I was good at a sport with no luck. But it wasn't until one day when I was 10 years old and there were church announcements after Mass, which is already such a fun concept because Mass ends very seriously with a priest going, "Go in peace." And then like a suburban mom walks out and lets you know when bake sales are gonna be. And one of these days, we heard an announcement about CYO basketball. And CYO, for those unaware, is Catholic Youth Organization basketball. And there's no tryouts for CYO basketball. The Catholic Church, they barely vet priests. They're not gonna draw the line at 10-year-olds who can't jump. And I know what you're thinking, because I thought the same thing, which is, how religious is this gonna be? Because at 10 years old, I fully expected the coach to be like, "We are getting crucified out there, boys." All right, who did it? Who sinned? Was it you? Well, your parents are divorced. Fellas, it's not looking good. And I remember another group of 12 young men who the odds were against them, but they persevered and only 2 of them died. I just want you guys to remember Psalm 91. God will command all his angels concerning you to guard you in all that you do. That is no excuse to let your defense be this bad. Because I'm looking at the scoreboard and God has chosen favorites today. And it wasn't like that. And I honestly think we could have used a bit more religion. I feel like if you read the Bible, God is pretty ruthless. Like in the Old Testament, God sent 10 plagues down to Egypt to convince the Pharaoh to let all the Israelites go. And the first few plagues are like frogs or cicadas, and then the 10th one was the death of the firstborn son, where God came down from heaven and killed every firstborn son in Egypt, but had the Israelites mark their doors so he would know which children to spare. And all I can think about is how forgetful my dad is. Because I imagine an interaction where just an Israelite dad is like, "Hey, Ezekiel, you're a doctor, right? My son, he passed away in his sleep last night, and he didn't seem sick or ill. Do you have any idea what could cause something like that?" That was today. I thought he didn't work on the Sabbath. Wait, we were supposed to put lamb's blood on our doors? No, I didn't. I kind of figured he'd just know. You're telling me he created everything, but he doesn't just know? That's from the Bible. And no, I feel like had we emulated even a percentage of that, we would have been at least mildly intimidating. But as it was, we had no street cred at all, because by my last year playing, the other guys on my team had lost interest so much that every game, only 3 of us would show up. And rather than let us forfeit, because, you know, God doesn't let anyone give up on things easily, just ask Jesus, we would have the empty spots on our team taken by members of the opposing team, which is not a great look for anyone involved, because do you think that coach is going to give us his good players? No, that's how Travis and Mikey find out that they're the expendable ones. And it's just a bad look overall because, you know, for us, there's no way for us to really win. Not that we'd ever win, but like if we were to win, that would hardly be a victory for us. Our team is 50% their team. And like, when a Make-A-Wish kid scores on LeBron James, nobody looks at that and thinks, "Oh, LeBron is slipping." No, they marvel at how charitable he is. And in the same vein, one time we did win, and I heard a mother say to her son, "I'm so proud of you, you did the right thing."